Hey everybody, it's me Arlene, Delicious Delights. Today's review is Elixir Love, and this is a new fragrance release from ELIE SAAB. There's a few notes here. Top note is cherry. Middle notes are jasmine, neroli, and rose. Base notes are oak moss, ambroxan, and patchouli. So honestly, you guys, this was a very, very unusual and strange fragrance for me. I've been testing this for about 2 weeks now, and it is so weird. So what I mean by that is when I test it on paper, it smells one way, and when I test it on skin, it smells like a completely different fragrance, like not even close, not even related at all whatsoever. So So a quick story, when I was testing this in the store for the first time, I asked my husband what he thought of it, and he told me that I smell like a peanut butter sandwich. And right away I had to laugh because my first initial thought when I first sprayed it and smelled my skin, I thought that I smelled like boiled peanuts and steamed rice. And I don't know, you guys, that is so weird. Well, you know what? There are, in the accords here, it says nutty. And on skin, throughout the entire wear of the scent, that's all I get. I get this nutty, peanut butter, warm, cozy, strong, musky scent that basically smells like peanut butter and boiled peanuts. And boiled peanuts is something my mom used to make when I was living at home with my parents. Like, she would do that very often. And so you would get this like watery kind of peanutty smell. And also the shells would soften as well. It's a very common thing she would do, or regular thing she would make. And also when you boil peanuts, they lose that crunch. It kind of gets kind of soft. Also has this woody kind of smell to it too. So yeah, on my skin, that's all I got. My husband agreed. Well, he hasn't had boiled peanuts before, I think, but he said peanut butter sandwich. And behind that, I smelled some steamed rice. Like if you were to open the rice cooker and stick your nose right into it and all the steam would come, I would get that scent. And that was pretty much all I got through the entire wear, from opening to the dry down. And there aren't any nutty or peanutty notes, but nutty is in the main accords. So comparing that to what it smells on paper and on clothing. So I have tested this scent several times on clothing too, and also on paper, and it's completely different, like night and day. In the opening, what I get on clothing and paper is what I kind of expected I would get. The main note in here is cherry, and you definitely smell this cherry, like a crushed cherry mixed red berry fruit scent. It also reminds me of like a scented lipstick with cherry. And it's actually really nice. It has this deep richness to it. The color of the bottle is a deep red, and my imagery is like a deep red scented lipstick color. Deeper than the red that I'm wearing right now, more so like the bottle itself. And yeah, I think the opening is sweet. It's warm, it's cozy, slightly lipsticky, powdery a little bit as well, and very nice. As it dries down, I still smell that mixed berry sweetness, but then there's also a muskiness that comes out, where I do smell a nuttiness too. It's just not as pronounced as it was on my skin. That fruity cherry note stays throughout the entire scent, but there's also the base notes of the patchouli and the ambroxan, I believe it was. Let me just double check. Oak moss and ambroxan. Yeah, there's this earthy kind of warm, dark, nutty, fruity feeling, which is actually really nice. So yeah, a little bit of a weird review, but I can't deny what I felt about this scent. I mean, also my husband, he's like, wow, you really do smell like peanuts. Yeah, it goes to show that chemistry means a lot, and it's important to test both on skin and on clothing when you're really considering to buy something, to see how it is, because sometimes they're similar on skin and clothing, and other times it feels like it's a completely different fragrance. And in my case, it is completely different. So, but not really in a bad way. I'm not really sure how often I would want to smell like peanuts or boiled peanuts or steamed rice. Actually, steamed rice is a really nice scent. There are also some peanut buttery or scents that kind of remind me of peanut butter, which I do actually enjoy. I guess I was just a little thrown off with this scent. It was just not what I was expecting. And I have tested it several times on skin, and right away it's just that nutty accord, or that nutty scent that just dominates throughout the entire scent. Barely any cherry, barely any sweetness. It's pretty much nuttiness like peanuts, and then the base notes, because you do get this kind of warm, cozy, deep, rich feeling, earthy feeling. Let's see what this one has been compared to. There's only 3 perfumes here. The first one is the original Elixir from this house, of course, ELIE SAAB. I have reviewed that one, but I don't remember much about it, to be honest. But I don't remember me falling in love with it either. Another one is Wild Cherry from Mancera. I think I have tried that one a long time ago. And also Armaf La Femme, which I have not tried. So yeah, I think this is definitely a try before you buy, not really a safe blind buy, but then again, what is safe nowadays? That's up for discussion. But I actually really enjoyed testing this one, but I don't think it's for me. If I wanted to really smell like a real peanut butter or peanut scent, there's one that I think I've mentioned a long time ago. That one was the Micallef Mon Parfum Gold. I don't remember what the notes are in that one, but there's like this nice woodiness that reminds me of the scent of peanut butter, and I really enjoyed that one. I still do. There's also one from L'Artisan Parfumeur. I think it's called Bois Farine. I'm not even sure if that one is still available, but I remember that one having this delicious peanut butter, creamy scent in it. And I think there's sandalwood in there, giving it some creaminess, maybe a little bit lactonic as well. Yeah, I'm curious how I'd feel about that one. It's been a long time since I've smelled these, but yeah, those are some other peanut buttery scents. I don't think peanuts are in the notes or anything, but kind of getting off topic. But yeah, this one, strange, definitely a strange scent for me on skin, but on paper, I think it's nice. I think that, yeah, I think it's an easy to wear cherry, lipsticky, musky, earthy, woody kind of scent. So yeah, so that was my review. I would love to hear your thoughts on this one if you've already tried it. How would you compare it to the original Elixir? I would love to hear about that as well. Do any of you get dominantly the nutty accord in this one, or peanuts or something? I would love to hear about that as well. I'm very curious. So thank you so much for tuning in today, and I'll see you very soon in the next video. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.